everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back and we're doing our thing. In the last episode, I was gonna say I forgot what we did, but I know what we did. We created this. Now, it is nothing short of an atrocity. I think that's how we described it. And what it is it is a cage for pigs. Now, I will say we definitely need to remove the fences and replace them with just, whatchamacallums. Normal blocks, which I think we have an exchange block that can do that. On top of that, I just realized I haven't actually read the comments of the last video, so I'll read that after this. But essentially, the idea of this contraption is that baby pigs fall into there. We detect whether they're grown up using, essentially using that entity reader from Integrated Dynamics, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you can either do that. And then once it is grown up, we get it with this diamond knife. And we get the loot. Now, literally the entire purpose of this was to get ham. Currently, we've got 4 ham. What we were going to do then was turn it into a bone. Now, I realize how pathetic that is. Like, this was going to be my attempt at automating bones, was to set up this thing here. Look, hey, it works. We can do better. I'll admit that much. And so I'll try to just get this clean and tidy. So in other words, replace it with blocks, maybe place some glass and whatnot. Just make it look a little bit nicer as well. And, you know, have the mobs not get stuck on the corners. And so, but yeah, I mean, how cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so we'll do that. And then honestly, we might just try to solve the bone problem a different way because it is silly. I'll admit it, but I wanted to do it. So we did it. Now, I do have a messy inventory, but that's because we're kind of full as well. Our stuff's full, so I need to sort that problem. Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing. I've got to somehow sort out that. So, we're obviously going to need storage cells. So we'll go ahead and search storage. Now, we don't need applied energy 6, we need refined storage. I'll bookmark this guy, if I can, bookmark. The 4K and then the 16K would use improved. I think we can afford all this stuff. Just a bunch of basics, some silicons. Like, can I craft this? I can. How many can I craft? 2. I think we can go a little bit further. I mean, honestly, if I just make another 4, like another 4K, then it's probably pretty good, to be honest. So we'll jump into 4K. This guy needs 4 basic processors. So we'll try and do that. Now, at some point, what am I trying to say? At some point, we're going to have to properly do some refined storage. And by that, I mean... Oh, we don't even have silicon. Oh, God. There's so much we have to do. I mean, like, we need to set up some automation for quite a lot of things so that we're not doing this, for example. Like, I shouldn't be trying to make silicon. I just shouldn't. It shouldn't be a thing we're doing. Should I just smelt up some quartz and then... I think I'm going to smelt up some quartz and then possibly even set up a quartz... a builder quarry in the nether or something. We might do something like that. I'm still trying to decide on what needs to be done. We'll get this 4K, and I'll tell you what. I'll build this and then we'll read the comments or something. Try to figure out what we're doing. Okay, we're back. What am I doing? 4K storage part. There we go. Do we have the stuff to turn this into an actual thingamabob? Almost. Just gonna make that, and just like that. We're back in business. I can now store everything away again. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna... Oh, wrong thing. I'm gonna make a few more yoinkers. So I can pick up the 4 pigs that we've got. And then we'll just, fix the system up. I'm gonna do warp-stemmed corners. And we'll have glass in the middle sections. So that's the plan. I think I can just chop this whole thing down. I don't think that'll make too much of a problem. Awesome. These guys will be on the loose. But once again, not the end of the world. And so, this should be pretty straightforward. Alrighty, so now I should actually be able to drop them... Oh. Why is stuff's just not working the way that, like, I expect it to? Like, I thought it would work, like, when you spawn an egg. You know what I mean? How they sort of spawn next to the block. They don't spawn in the block. But clearly that whole idea just... I mean, it's fallen flat. So, it's fine. We'll grab this stuff. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, okay? Alright, so the question is, will this work? What? Alright, sort of. I have to place them perfectly. Or just Yeah, you know what? I think that's what we ended up doing anyway last time, wasn't it? Place them right at the edge and then just give them a little encouragement. All right, they're all in there. Obviously, we've got our carrots here. 64 carrots in there. More carrots waiting to go in there. This whole system should be working once again. Awesome. It was suggested that the golden knife might apply looting. I don't believe that's the case. Yusuf said that could be the thing. It doesn't say that it has that. Alternatively, I could just like enchant it with looting. I think we've got a trader up there that gives us looting. It was also said that we could probably just get ender pearls from a villager. I noticed this was burning before. I might need to solve that. I don't really know how to solve that. Maybe I was gonna place more wood. That's fine. I don't think it'll burn. God, what a messy situation. But yeah, over in this area, we actually do have our villagers still. We've got all of our trading guys. We have a cleric, of which at the max tier, which this guy is, there's a chance that... Oh, it's this guy. There's a chance that he'll offer ender pearls. Now, this guy clearly hasn't. He got us bottles of enchanting, which means if we want ender pearls, I'm going to need new cleric to level up, which, you know, we can do. We've got a source of... whatchamacallums? I can't even think of the word. Rotten flesh over here. So we'll turn this machine on, let that run for a bit so that we can get even more rotten flesh. I don't really know what we're looking at in here. Yeah, this is pretty empty. So we can probably turn this guy on and we should hopefully see some stuff happen. I'd imagine. Maybe. I mean, it's definitely on. It's just, I guess we don't have any power going to it. Which I don't fully believe, but I don't really have any reason to not believe it, I guess. Alright, I went ahead and grabbed a villager from our section over there to make villagers. So we've got this guy here. I'm going to pick him up. He should still be the cleric that he was, but now I can place this guy in, and he'll turn into a cleric as well. And that's sort of where we're at. I'm not too sure if we'll get lucky and get the trade that we want, but we can try. In terms of, like, rotten flesh, I don't really think we have much. We've got some, so I can at least do a few trades here, even though they're not going to really do much. But I guess I can then buy some redstone. and that helps somehow. In terms of emeralds, we've got some. I can probably take him at least to the next tier, so we'll see if we can do that. There we go. See what he wants to offer next. Apprentice tier. Gold for emeralds. Once again, not a horrible idea. I'll have to consult my setup over here to see if we've got stuff. And I should also, I really should... I think this episode we should see if we can automate ore processing. Whether as is, whether we do the fully set up thing or whether we just have the ability to order specific amounts via our crafting system. I'm not sure, but it's pretty annoying running back and forth. I know that I wanted to automate ender pearls before doing that, but the process to automate ender pearls turned out to just be absolutely horrific the way that we attempted to do it. And so we're still at square one, just now like it's been longer. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more tedious. We'll see how we go though. I'll think about how we're gonna do it, and then we'll do it. If I have to go and kill some endermen to get like some entangled blocks or something, we'll just do that. Like we've got looting 3, it won't take that long. But yeah. Okay, so I've done some looking in terms of how we can set up some better ore processing. Now, at the moment, our system, obviously, we're not getting the ore blocks, we're just getting the raw ore. Now, I could try to work my way towards the Silk Touch upgrade for the quarry card. So this guy here, wherever he is, it would need a nether star, which it's doable. You know what I mean? Like if I focused on that, I could get it. And then that opens the door for honestly just chucking everything in a squeezer would probably be the best option. But at the moment, that's not what we're going to go for. We're going to go for something else. Something else that is probably, honestly, probably not worth it, just based on the numbers I'm looking at. But once again, that's not why we're here. What I want to do is I want to do Gregtech. We've got a macerator set up. Or at least we had one. Yeah, we've got one set up over here. So here it is. It runs on Steam. And what it will do, if I go ahead and search for my raw ore, and look at the gold ore, is if I chuck it in a macerator, we get crushed gold ore. We also have a 50% chance to get another piece, a 25% chance to get a third piece, and a 12.5% chance to get a fourth piece. That's That's pretty good. From this raw gold, like this piece here, getting 4 times that, obviously at a low percentage, but 4 times that is pretty crazy. Because this itself, you can already get, what? like, a lot more out of it. What is that? 7? You can get 7 times the ore, times that by 4. That's ridiculous. Like, it genuinely is. And this is like 50%. So if we do get Silk Touch, we can still utilize this system that we're going to make, hopefully, in this episode. And of course, you can see as well, it mentions the tier chance improves by, at least for the second piece, 7.5% extra per tier. Now, in terms of the tiers, I'm guessing that's all through here. I guess. Yeah, voltage tiers and stuff. Although, looking at these, not all of these are macerators. Some of these are like grinders, and although this says it's a multi-block macerator without the byproducts. Large miner, digging ore instead of you, a multi-block mining machine. Okay. Okay, so we've got mining machines down there. Produces 3 times more crushed ore than a macerator. Oh, so this guy actually, he'll just give you the crushed gold ore instead of you having to macerate it as well. So if you had this set up, obviously you wouldn't even need the macerator. And it will produce 3 times more than the macerator. Okay, so obviously we would need power and stuff for those. We're not there yet. At least I don't think we are. And so what we're after would probably be either the low pressure guy that we have, or even that next one, which has already ran away from me, the high pressure steam macerator. On top of that, I swear there was a multi-block as well. I'm not too sure how to find it at Greg. And then if we go back to one of these end pages, there's a way to do it. It possibly even just with bronze ingots. So if I just search bronze and we right click this guy maybe. No? Bronze machine casing. I swear there was a multi-block tab, but clearly I can't find that anymore, which is a little bit upsetting. Oh, that was for the boiler. So to actually make the steam. And then obviously these are all the rest of your multi-blocks. I don't think there's, outside of the grinder, I don't think there's a multi-block macerator. If we wanted the grinder, it looks awfully achievable at first glance. Potent gear, and a steam machine casing. That's doable, and the gear, depending on how we actually get our hands on this ingot, would determine whether it is doable as well. Obviously, there's a few different options that don't really mean anything, but I'm guessing the dust you can make out of copper, tin, and lead. So that's doable as well. We could push for that steam grinder if we'd like. And then to make this multi-block, there it is. You'd obviously need some ports, I guess, which you craft down here. And this thing would do it. Is that something we want to work towards? What if we do just the very basic setup with just these simple machines, and then we go there? Raw iron. Yeah, okay. we'll try to take it a bit slower. Now, do I place it underwater? That is the question of the day. I said I would, and I regret that decision every day. But I think we should. I think what I'll do as well to make things a little bit easier is I'll set a teleporter down there. So we'll set like a waystone to get underneath into this underwater area. And I'll just build it. So we'll go waystone. Luckily, it is the weekend, so I can sort of get away with... Actually, we'll make a new warp stone. I can get away with spending a little bit more time off camera making things. And yeah, I guess in this case, farming Enderman and stuff. Whereas if this was during the week, I don't know if you'd get the underwater guy. All right, I'll kill some Endermen. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, this strength potioned Enderman almost was the end of us, but we're fine. Oh, we even got a nebulous drop, which we can craft into a number of different things. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to just instantly turn it into what we want. Dispels blaze fireballs and reflects glass fireballs when held. Puts out fires on and around you. That's pretty good. I like that. Increases the strength with each enchantment. Has a higher chance of getting drops. I mean, that'd be not too bad as well. Oh, have we got a new visitor? I don't know. We'll hold on to it in case we need some more ender pearls. Oh, and what do we get? A fungus. Beautiful. All right, sweet. So I'll go back. I'll start digging this underground thing. My idea is that we'll start digging underneath and then like place a layer of glass across the top. Probably like just over this sort of area, I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, we're under the sea. That's water up there. It's kind of hard to tell because I guess it's nighttime, but we're under here. Put a feral flare lantern under there, so hopefully that lights up our surrounding area. Obviously, we can jump back up here, and that is the area that we're in. Ideally, we want access to our refined storage system under there. That would probably help us out a lot. We don't need to, but we could try to. I've got some spare ender pearls, so we could see if we could do something. If we search range, we've got AE2 range stuff. We should have range boosters from refined storage, which is... Oh, okay. Nothing's going to work my way. Hold on. At refined, and then search wireless. Okay, so we've got wireless transmitters that we'll need. Yeah, assuming I want to do this. I don't even know if I want to do this, but then a wireless grid potentially. What else would we want? At refined, range boosters. These are the options that I'm sort of weighing up at the moment. This guy would cost some ender pearls, lots of quartz and whatnot. The transmitter needs 1 ender pearl, some other stuff. The range that this guy has, I think, is only like 16 blocks. So we'd probably need like, I don't know, a decent amount of range, I guess. In terms of the infinity range booster, it doesn't look like that's a thing. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like that's a thing. So I don't know. Do we want to do that, or what do we want to do? I think we can just run back and forth for now. Maybe, potentially. How many ender pearls do we have? 7. Okay. I'll pick up these guys. Our steam, our macerator and whatnot. And we'll get them set up. And we'll try to do a bit of like forward planning using, I guess, chests. And then eventually these chests can either be upgraded or switched out. I could use conveyor belts if we wanted to. I could also just use pipes. There's also some other types of stuff, right? There's some, however, Gregtech moves things. I'm not really sure what they use, if they have fluid pipes or something. Could be worth looking at Greg. What do they have? Do they have anything that looks belty? You know what I mean? Or like a tube or something that can move items? Oh, yeah, hold on. Conveyor module. Transfers items at specific rates as cover. Interesting. Conveyor module. There it is. Would we craft one of these? And is that something we would want to do? Probably not, just purely because it looks like a bit of a scary recipe, but it's an option. You know, it's on the table. It's available. Maybe one day. Part of me wants to do conveyor belts, but I think we'll just do item pipes. I'm feeling item pipes for now. If we want to pretty up stuff in the future, we can, but we'll get this thing working this episode. That's sort of my main goal. Get some actual progression happening. Okay, so how are we going to do this? For starters, we are going to have an input chest. That will be this guy. No? It'll be this guy. Him being here, and our base being... Our base is in that direction, isn't it? Hold on. I think I actually want it here. Reason being is we have the potential to run a conveyor belt from up at the base, where our builder quarry is, through the water and into here. You know what I mean? And that sounds pretty fun. So it's on the table. It's available. We've opened the door to it. From here, it is going to go into a pressure steam boiler. That guy there. This guy himself needs steam. The steam of which I'm going to produce... I don't know where I'm going to produce it, to be honest. I could produce it just on top. I think that would allow the steam to go into it. I think... Wait, that's the macerator. That's the boiler. Okay, other way around. Hold on. Because, yeah, boiler there and macerator there. This guy will get water. He'll make steam. That'll go there. Because then I might also be able to filter, like, coal into this guy. You know what I mean? Instead of needing to bring the coal in a different method. I'm not sure if we have the ability for that, but we could try. So this will be a fluid pipe there to obviously bring the water in. So there we go. Water. Awesome. We'll obviously need some sort of filtering to go in there, which we can do. I'll actually... Yeah, we'll set it up. Why not? So I'll open this guy up. At pipe, we are going to want to make some pipe upgrades. Specifically, we are wanting to go all the way up to a diamond upgrade. This allows us to do proper whitelist filtering. Here we go. And pipes are pretty cool with their filtering. We'll need one of these guys, so it's going to need a button. A wooden button it looked like. I don't know if it has to be wood, but we'll make ours out of wood. Why not? Go back at pipe. Here we go. And this is a destination tool. So most pipe filtering that you'll find, it sort of works completely differently. The way that most pipe filtering works is it filters what comes out of a chest, right? Whereas this guy sort of filters what goes into a destination. So we'll set it to extract. We'll put in our diamond pipe upgrade, and then we can start adding some filtering. So for example, I want to right click this side of the steam boiler. I then want to open this up, add into the whitelist coal. So I should be able to drag in coal and then place the filter destination tool in that little slot there. And as you can see, it applies to the destination. We click confirm, and now it's whitelisted to go there. Then what I can do as well, potentially, I guess, is I could probably grab this destination and tell it also what it can have. So for example, I can click add. I think I can type in a tag. So for example, I could type like forge ores. I mean, that's kind of what we want, but we want the raw type, right? So what's actually the tag for raw ores? I think F3 and Q gives us some tooltips, and we want to press F3 and H. So F3H to turn on and advanced tooltips. Then I can look at raw gold, for example, and we can see the tag, right? So its tag is Minecraft, raw gold. That's what it's called. If I hold control though, we can see all the tags. The one we're looking for is forge. So if we go down near the bottom, you can see it says item tags, forge, raw _ ores. That's what we want. So we want to actually change this guy. So click add. Hashtag forge, raw _ ores. In the perfect world, that would be it. Because I think if I do /tag gold, as you can see, it shows gold. We want every ore. Or every raw ore. But I don't know if they actually share a tag like that. Forge raw materials? Is that what they actually want? That might be it. Raw materials. Okay, this is we'll look at what it cycles through to make sure that there's nothing that we don't want in there. We got osmium, platinum, it looks like silver, tin, that looks normal, uranium. I think we're good. Zinc, copper. I'm just making sure there's no like wood in there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it's determining as a raw material, but obviously we only want stuff that we can sort of smelt. And I'll be honest, a lot of this stuff, it's looking like what we want. A bunch of this stuff we won't get, but yeah, I'm just going to say it's fine. We're going to add this destination, so that is now going to be the Mace Raider. We can click submit. Some of these might be rough, but we shouldn't get them either. And they're going to go there. Cool. So that filtering it's set up and it's ready to go. In theory. Obviously, he'll need some coal to get started, which I should probably put in sooner rather than later. Also, this is kind of what it looks like at the moment. This is connected glass with obviously the sun on the other side of it. In terms of making that look better, I know there's, or at least I thought, there's a specific setting I'm looking for. I swear there's like a improved glass. I wonder if turning that on will actually make this look better, even though it's underwater. Well, I clicked apply. I don't really know if it actually worked. Did that do anything? Do we think? It's on now. We can pretend it did something. Should I also toggle these on? Generated normals. I think that adds like reflections and like roughness to certain blocks. And if you want to do coded textures, this one, it can be startling when you see it for the first time. But what it does is it makes the textures you already had sort of like more detailed. So you can sort of see, instead of this being a normal 16 by 16 texture, it's now got like all the tiny little details. But yeah, from a distance, it just looks like normal Minecraft. So I don't know. Up to you guys. We'll leave it there for now. Yeah, I'm upset that I can't see through the ceiling. I wonder if it's the connected glass that's causing that to happen. Because it would be really nice to see like the fish up there. Anyhow, let's grab out some charcoal and jump right back in there and just place that in there to get started. That should be good. Just to get this guy heating up. So what is that going to do? The heat and then the steam, I think. And then hopefully it'll just automatically go into there. We'll see. Cool. So I'm pretty sure that's going to make this. It's going to make crushed gold ore, courtesy of this recipe here. Awesome. Then what? Then I would like it to extract. And what I went through and looked at is what the next step would be. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure it's just chuck it back into a macerator. This will give you a pile of dust and some copper as like a little bonus. And then from there with the impure stuff, I mean, you've got some options. Is that what we did? Or was it a different method? Because there's so many different things you can do with this stuff. We could hammer it into the dust, but then you're in the same boat. So you might as well just get it into the impure crushed gold ore. I mean, honestly, you could probably just smelt it at that point. And that would be just already infinitely better than what we already have. I did look through though, and you can sort of make your way all the way to like refined gold. But I just don't think it's worth it. You get, like a little bit of copper, maybe a little bit of nickel. And I'm sure for everything it's different, right? Like I'm sure if we put copper in this thing, we're going to get what? Bunch of crushed copper ore. And then depending on what we put it in, you might get a little bit of gold out of it. You might get a little bit of cobalt or something, right? I guess that's not a bad way to get a hold of a bunch of these different ores that we otherwise wouldn't get. It's just sort of like, I don't know if it's worth it for us at the moment. See, like you get a little bit of nickel. Because yeah, otherwise I just smelt it. Maybe we just smelt it. Should we just smelt it? Maybe we just smelt it. I don't know. I think we'll smelt it. So I'm going to make some furnaces. Why not? In terms of furnaces, we still have iron furnaces. In terms of Gregtech, there are Gregtech furnaces. What if I just right-clicked on a primitive blast furnace? So this guy would obviously smelt into steel and whatnot. Was there just a normal furnace from Gregtech? Okay, there are, but I think they're just called arc furnaces. And so these guys use electricity, it looks like. Electric furnaces. Okay, yeah, they're okay. And then there is a steam furnace. Okay. So the steam furnace, I imagine, smelt stuff. Cool. I mean, that's what we want. And if we're going to go this route so we can upgrade them bit by bit, we'll give it a shot. So this guy's going to be more of this bronze, and a furnace. So I imagine we can do that. I assume, do we have a bunch of bronze? Oh, we've got some. Honestly, a lot less than I thought we'd have, but I think that's fine. Okay, so we're going to need plates. A classic. I think you can still use the ore hammer for plates. Awesome. That's going to make 8 plates, which means already we need more bronze. And I'm going to need that ore hammer back. All right, let me make some bronze. It's just going to be like copper. I think a stack and a half, and then 1 stack of... What's the other stuff called? Why can't I think of what it's called? Is it nickel? No, it's tin. All right, there we go. That is bronze dust. There might have been a better recipe that I just skipped over, but we'll pretend that it's fine. Now, by the way, this furnace I'm making, by no means the best furnace. Probably not even the second best, probably not even like top 10, but we'll be giving Gregtech a shot, you know what I mean? Testing it out, and then I guess we can see the progression as we upgrade to better and better and better furnaces. Because, I mean, as you saw when we looked at the macerator, for example, there's a lot you can upgrade. You can get them pretty fast. So I imagine they start going very, very quick. And yeah, we'll pretend like that'll make them better. Alrighty, so we're going to need some of these pipes. I believe we need, 7 of them? So there we go. I happen to know that we're going to need a bunch more of these guys. Specifically, I think we just need 7 more to make 1 more of these casings. Oh, actually, you didn't need that much. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So that should pretty much be that guy with this in the middle. Bronze brick casing. Wonderful. And that should then just be a low pressure steam furnace. Awesome. Now this guy's going to need access to that steam. I'm assuming I can just use a fluid pipe from pipes. Once again, it's not going to look as cool as it could. But, I mean, honestly, this room looks pretty nice as it is. The reflection from the water looks very, very pretty. I assume that'll output steam, but I also don't really know. I'm going to chuck this guy here with this guy on top. This guy is making steam. The guy underneath doesn't even have any steam, which is a problem. This guy now has steam. This guy still doesn't. So I could probably I'll probably have to rearrange it, to be honest, because I do want to keep everything like flush on the wall, but also visible, which I don't know, sounds a little bit dumb, I guess, but I like it. So you're going to go there. You're going to not go there. You're going to go there. You go there. Yeah, and then everything works. All right. So you're going to go there. No. Hold on. I know exactly what I'm doing. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. You're obviously going to extract. You're going to go there. You're going to extract water into it. This guy, I'll have to change the destination to be there now. So we'll open him up. Click on this. Edit. New destination. Submit. And that should work. So he should receive, obviously, coal. But in this case, we've just got charcoal in there. Once he's heated up, they will receive their steam. And that should just work. This should be fully automated. And then, of course, this will output into a chest. That is the idea. Okay, so what now? Well, the temporary solution, I say temporary, probably the permanent solution, is going to be getting an entangled block. We have our entangled binder already. I'm going to grab the ore chest over here, and we're going to entangle it into the system under here. So we'll quickly jump under. Boom, under the sea. Wonderful. And it is going to replace this. Alternatively, just for the sake of that little upgrade, I could place it up here and just hook up a pipe instead. That would probably be a little bit more logical, I guess. Before I do that, however, I'm actually going to disconnect this guy so he doesn't pull anything when I set this guy to extract. And I'm going to set him up to pretty much have these exact same filters, but without the destination. Reason being is I don't want it to fill up with like stone and stuff, right? We only want the ores to come through. So all we're going to have to do now is just essentially make another one of those pipe upgrades, but that shouldn't be too bad. Assuming, of course, that we can, which is an interesting thing to say, but here we are. I think I only need 4 gold just to do this, and then I'll smelt the rest of the gold after it. Yeah. This will be good for processing everything, which is kind of dumb, to be honest, but I guess it's fine. The better solution is probably having a smelter that I can order stuff, but we'll let this happen. We're committed to it at the moment. That's already smelted. Awesome. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I'll pretend that it'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. I don't even know if this is what I was doing before I cut before. Either way, that's fine. Hold on, at pipe. Here we go. Gold pipe upgrade, and then diamond pipe upgrade needs these, which needs more redstone, which I'm sure we've got over here. Me running back and forth is very dumb as well. I hate that I do it, and yet here we are. All right, you go there. Awesome, awesome. 1, 2, awesome. Diamond upgrade, brilliant, wonderful. You love to see it. In here, under there, in here, in there, add. Here we go. Coal is 1. Awesome, submit. And the next one is going to be hashtag forge : raw _ materials. Submit. Cool. And then we can set this guy up to extract again, and we should see ores show up. We should see ores end up in here. And once the steam gets flowing, we have a bit of steam, but obviously not enough. We gotta wait for this heat to rise, I think. We should hopefully start getting everything else, I guess. So yeah, cool. What I could do at the moment is just disconnect this guy purely for the sake of having all the steam go into him first, right? Since obviously there's nothing to smelt anyway. We can also consider already making the new steam boiler, because I don't think this episode's been that long, and I mean, I guess he is going to pick up pace once he's heated up, but he's so slow. I don't think we have a time in a bottle. Hashtag tick. Maybe is there like a tick accelerator? Hashtag speed. Obviously there's like attack speed stuff. I'm just trying to see if I can spot like a some sort of accelerator. There could be, but I don't know what it is. That's fine. A little bit of patience goes a long way, I guess. Oh, actually, you know the problem. If I press use on this, the aluminum isn't even used in Gregtech. So that's a problem. Is osmium? Nope. Is lead? Yes. Okay. So I wonder, is there a Gregtech tool tag? Terralith, Minecraft, Terralith. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, well, that's rough. See, I wish there was a tag that said, like, maceratable. You know what I mean? Like, able to put in the macerator. And I could just select that, but I'm not seeing it if it does exist. We still hear the rain under here? Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's keep it a little bit simpler. I'm gonna just drag in, like, gold. I'm gonna drag in, you know, iron and copper. Right? Those are the main things that we, I guess, would want processed. And so that's all we'll do. We know they can be Gregtech. The rest of this stuff, I'll just empty back into the system. That shouldn't be a problem. Boom, 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 and then boom. And that should hopefully allow this system to actually start running, which will be good. As for putting this stuff away, I think I've just got to do it the old-fashioned way, sadly. I've got to run back and forth. Unless, oh, hold on. I have a backpack. Nice, look at that. Good thing comes to those who have backpacks. Alright, so, oh, this thing started up. There we go, you can see the processing time. You can also see that we're still gaining steam, even though it's processing, which is good, because this guy isn't even fully heated at the moment. And then this guy gets the stuff, and he should be smelting as well. We can set him back up to receive steam too. Why not? And yeah, copper. Ta-da! Sweet. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, that works. In terms of coal, we've got 18 coal in this, which isn't much at all. Surprisingly not much, but I guess it's enough to run is it even enough to run the thing? Why is that such little coal? I feel like I'm a little bit crazy. Did we not have more coal in here? I guess not. I mean, the system's empty. Another problem with this is it has stopped, meaning that our system's stopped. What I'm going to have to either do is restart the system, I guess. Is that getting new ores? I don't think it will. I think it's just going to search through every single spot until it can find something new. But I have a feeling that it did reach but it was at like 40 or something. There's no reason for it to stop at 40. How many shards do we have? 25. Hold on. We can make an investment in terms of upgrading our builder quarry. I can open this guy up. We can search infuser, and we can craft a machine infuser. I think it's worth doing because it really does pay off at making our machine faster. 1, 2. I'm going to need some dimensional shards, of course, from the guy over here. All right, machine, and then machine infuser. Awesome. Then I will actually need all of those dimensional shards back. There we go. Oh, we've even got some ores. Can these be squeezed? That would be great if they could be. Let's see. No. Okay. Well, in that case, we can just chop them up. Boom, 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 boom. Ideally with, not silk touch. Do we have a pickaxe that has anything else? Not really. I could consult this, because if we can afford... Maybe I will just enchant a pickaxe in the pure hope that we get, whatchamacallit. Hold on, does this guy have the stuff in it? No. Will that stay in there? No. In hopes that we get like fortune or something, because we've got this guy over here. Should be full of experience that we can pull out. And yeah, I mean, not much else to say. So I'll store everything, and then we will go retrieve 10, retrieve 10. Level 30. Alright, here we go. Efficiency. Okay. Of course we didn't get any fortune. That would be far too convenient. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Where are they? Over here. Boom. Awesome. This guy will need power. So I can slap him back here. He receives power during the daytime. That makes sense. Yep. Understood. But once he has power, we can actually go back and grab our quarry. So I'll probably take the stuff out, make sure we don't accidentally lose our filter or anything silly like that. But we'll pick this guy up. There we go. Beautiful. And we essentially just chuck him in that little machine and give him some dimensional shards, and he will become faster and more power efficient. So we can chuck him in, chuck in our dimensional shards. It uses a bit of power, to be honest. We could probably, if we wanted to, hook this guy up to extract, and that will fill this guy up with enough. Now, a full stack of the stuff will do 25%. So that's something to keep in mind. Obviously, we can put a lot more in than what we just got, but regardless, that's fine. So you go there, and I'll take you and go send him back up. So you'll be a little bit faster, about 10% it looked like, 12% or something like that. So we can chuck him back there. Awesome. Give him that. Give him that. I would just start him again, but let's just add to the offset. This is a pretty big number that we've got. We're at what, negative 3,000, I guess. So I'm going to turn this into a 4. And we'll stop there. Oh, and then we'll click start. And then we'll place the lever back and turn it on. Is that doing stuff? It is doing stuff. Are we seeing things happen? I'm trying to like look across the entire chest. I mean, to be fair, if stuff is happening, like if we are getting ores, unless we're getting any of pretty much anything here, it'll just be going into that other dimension, won't it? So, I don't know, maybe we're getting stuff, maybe we're not. Quickly, we'll jump under. We're getting stuff? Huh. It's not doing anything. And we made one of each, and now it's not processing anymore. I don't actually know why. Huh. Gregtech. Does it need to be refreshed with a piece of redstone? I might look it up. I'll give it a Google because, I don't know, it seems like a weird thing. Oh, okay. We need to empty the steam it uses. Okay. So, with a wrench, so I'm going to have to go back up here and grab my wrench. We need to give it a spot for this stuff to come out, I guess. So, we'll jump back in here, back under the sea. And yeah, we can, I guess, tell a face to be Did that do something? No. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh, they say right-click the top of it. But I've obviously got an item at the top. Is that... Whoa! Not too sure. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. So, either we run the pipes around the back, or I give it another side to do that from. So, for example, if I spin it around, I'm guessing, items can still go there, but then I could possibly try to set this side to be an extract? Like that? Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. I mean, so that would work, right? I think. And so then this guy, I could do the same. I could spin him around. And then double tap this. No. How do I... Oh. Alright, but genuinely, I can't tell. I think I've done it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it updated. Sorry. It just took like a few seconds to actually load. Cool. Okay, well, we're back in business then. The machine is smelting once more. The machine is processing once more. We have not gotten any more gold or iron than we need. The machines are also relatively loud. We'll jump back up real quick. So there's a number of issues. obviously one of the issues is the fact that we're not really getting stuff, despite this guy allegedly looking for stuff. Alright, cool. I mean, it's processing. Our quarry isn't really working, but we'll pretend that it is. So our next step is just to, I guess, upgrade these guys, or at least work towards upgrading them, since that makes sense. So next up would be the high pressure steam macerator. This guy would consist of small tin alloy fluid pipes, a steel plate, and wrought iron plates. Now, the small tin alloy will need tin alloy plates, which need allegedly tin alloy. This stuff is made from tin alloy dust, which I don't really know how you get your hands on reliably, but it's done somehow. I'm guessing with a mixer, but this guy needs power, so probably not a mixer. Probably there's a different way to do it. Oh yeah, here we go. There's an alloy smelter. So this guy will use some steam, and he will combine iron and tin. Cool. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Awesome. Wonderful. Let's jump in here. Let's search bronze. We're probably going to want some more plates, so we'll grab a bunch more. Grab it our ore hammer. How many do we want? It's a wonderful question. We'll probably go for like that much. That looks pretty good. Then we'll search. We'll search Greg at Greg. That didn't really work. Let's just search bronze. Oh, that didn't work. Yep. I know how to spell. That'll go there. That'll go there, and that'll go there. We need how many for this? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. And then the actual blast brick thing needs 3 bricks. That's a good one. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. And then the hammer in the middle to make the casing. Wonderful. And then that should be the entire thing. Steam alloy smelter. Wonderful. We've still got the fluid pipes, so we can hook up the steam if needed. We'll jump under here. So I can probably just realistically slap the guy here. We'll spin him around if we can remember how to do that. I think we need the machine. I might also just like turn the volume down on that stuff because it is very loud. So we'll jump under here. Open this up. Search Greg. Nope. Let's search macerator. Oh, GTC. GTC. There we go. So we can turn this stuff off. Yeah, maybe turn it on a little bit. So we can spin this guy around. Oh. Like so. And then double tap that. And that should update with the... Great. Yeah, there we go. So he'll get steam as well. He's already full, which is awesome. You love to see it. And so this guy will make alloys. So, once again, if we jump back over here, in order to make the alloy that we want for this guy, the tin alloy ingot, we require tin dust and an iron ingot. Looks like it's going to be the easiest. So, obviously, iron we don't have, obviously. What's next? Tin as well. So we'll grab tin. Cool. And then, I mean, we might as well macerate it. I don't think that, can we macerate the tin? Let's see, raw tin. No. Oh, yes, you can. Beautiful. That's obviously what we'd like to do. So we'll just swap that out. Get some of that processed. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, while that's cooking up, let's double check what the rest of the stuff is. So a steel plate will be needed, which will need steel ingots, which we will get from, it looks like we can just alloy smelt steel dust, which I guess makes sense. Steel dust, of course, being what? Coal and iron dust? Well, we can do that. So let's go there. Hold on. Steel, steel, steel. And then this recipe here. Awesome. So we'll chuck that stuff in there. Chuck this here. 1, 2, 2. How much did we need? Allegedly 1 plate, which I will do. Cool. So hammer. We've got this guy here. We've got steel dust. I think I need to smelt it first, right? Was that the next step? I think so. We'll get that done. And then we also need wrought iron at some point. Wrought iron, of course, being smelted from what? What's the best way to do it? Is it the dust? I don't actually know. Okay, we'll keep looking through. All right, so I don't know if this is intentional. It might not be, but if we look up the recipe for the ingot and we go into smelting. You can smelt the dust into it, sure. As you can see, there's a few other things. You can smelt the dust into the ingot, cool. You could smelt like an anvil with an arc furnace, so I'd have to make this thing to try to get my hands on it. But like that, that's an option. Doing the arc furnace, smelting iron. We've got a blast furnace, which is pretty crazy. Obviously electric as well. You could solidify the fluid. That might be doable, but once again, it appears as though it needs power. Maybe it doesn't, but regardless. The jumbo smelter will go ahead and smelt the dust as well. But over here, there's a compressing recipe, as well as, of course, just this recipe here using the ingots. Or the nuggets, sorry. If we click on the nugget, you can just smelt iron nuggets into it. I don't know if that's intentional, but you can do it. Which I guess is pretty cool. So, that's what we're going to do. I am a little bit concerned in the iron department. In kind of all the ore department, because I've got this guy running. We're just not really getting stuff. I took the filter card out for a second, and like we're getting deep slate. So wherever we're mining, we're getting deep slate. But we're not getting anything else for whatever reason. And I went through the filter, and I don't think we're filtering out the stuff, if that makes sense. And I haven't really changed it since. The only thing I've added recently was the rhyolite. Unless rhyolite is somehow a tag that like all of these things share, which seems insane, but I guess it's worth having a quick look through. Doesn't look like it. Because we've got this ore bearing ground. That's not a tag, is it? What is it? Forge ore bearing ground? We haven't accidentally, like... We've got ores in ground. That makes sense. No, that's ores in ground. Yep. Breakable ore. That all makes sense. All those tags look fine. So I don't know. I don't know what we've accidentally latched into here. But for whatever reason, we're just not getting any of our stuff. I don't know why. It's set to blacklist, so it's not that it's like whitelisting those things. It could somehow be the distance. The dimension is massive. We've got a massive range. It's a solid box. So we're getting everything. We've got it set as, where are we? A box. The offset's the only thing I'm thinking that just, it's too far. Like, this was originally a 3. So and that wasn't there. So I'm wondering, I could turn this into a 3 as well. Like, lower it. So what was that? I just want to double check. I don't want to like accidentally rip apart someone's base. Negative 3,000, pretty much negative 4,000, negative 3,000. So what that looks like on the map. Negative 4,000, negative 3,000 is over here. No one's base is there. Cool. So we'll turn that guy back on. He's working again. Does it feel like we're getting stuff? Well, it looks like it's searching a lot faster than what it used to be doing, so I'm going to say either yes, or I'm going to say that it's going over ground that I've already dug out, which honestly kind of makes more sense. Okay. Oh, it's working. Awesome. I restarted it again. Okay. Cool. Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. Of course. Makes perfect sense. Alright, but anyway, as you saw, we are probably going to be smelting up a stack of this stuff. I don't really know what the best way to get that is. I guess, sure, we'll do that. Into the other plates we need, so we'll just swap that out. That should be fine. And on the topic of that, the tin dust should be, or the tin ingots should exist. So if we go under the C real quick. This guy smelted some tin, beautiful. So we can go ahead and combine that tin with iron dust. And something else. What else was it to make this tin alloy? Oh, it's in the alloy smelter, sorry. So yeah, we open this guy up and we place in tin and iron. And that will combine pretty quickly. That's a decent speed there. Into tin alloys, cool. And so to make those things, we need plates, which need 2 each. So that should be fine. We can definitely make that happen. Yeah, 2 each. It's tempting to make this thing. Maybe we will. We'll see how easy it is to make, because if we can get a little bit more bang for our buck, we may as well. And, you know, this will be a little bit of a Gregtech episode. Why not? Forge hammer. Cool. Just real quick, that forge hammer that I'm attempting to make here. Yeah, it's a steam hammer. Okay, beautiful. I just didn't want to accidentally do something else. U, bronze. Yep. Okay. That's the casing. The plates are, of course, as messy as usual. U and U. 6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. And then an anvil, which is expensive. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Boom, 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 and boom. Anvil. Cool. So that is now a low pressure steam forge hammer that we can hook up to our system. That we can use. Awesome. Sure. So we'll jump onto here. Obviously he needs steam as well. So I'll place him here. We can connect that. I don't know. It looks nice. So he's getting steam. Awesome. Are we still good on steam? No, this guy's empty. This guy has used up pretty much all of it, but that's honestly enough. So we can, I guess, attempt to leave him for now. These guys are currently burning through their buffer, but they should be good once, you know, this is up and running again. All right, so hopefully this guy gets steam soon. I guess he's got a little bit. And we can chuck in, for example, that. And that should process. Obviously, we also need to grab that wrench back. Pesky little wrench keeps running from us. Beautiful. So that we can set this guy to face this direction and output here. And that should happen, hopefully, once we refresh. Nope. Does this guy not output steam? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. Just takes a little while. Cool. He'll do it when he's ready, I guess. Why not? I'll just double check. So to make this tin alloy plate, it is the forge hammer with 3 of those. There we go. That works. This pressure guy needs 2 of those. That's actually plenty. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and jump back over here. Oh, it feels nice. It feels really nice. By the way, I've got a tutorial coming out probably sometime after this video, showing you guys how to set up Vivecraft in this mod pack, in all the mods 9. So if you happen to have a VR headset or something, you can try it out. It's really rough with shaders, or at least it was on my end, but I'll be honest, it kind of felt like it was more of just a bug as opposed to the actual performance, because it is a very recent version that just like, it's not even out officially, the version of Vivecraft. So I'm sure it'll be fixed in the future, I'd imagine, or it could even just be these specific shaders. I'm not too sure. Anyhow, let's continue. So we need 2 of these. Now I am concerned that we can no longer use bronze hammers and stuff, but we'll try. Maybe you can. Maybe it's just a durability thing. Oh, beautiful. Cool. So we've got our 2 tin alloy fluid pipes. We now need a steel plate. We smelted the steel, and we just need to turn that into a plate now, which we will do with that other hammer, since that gives us a 1-to-1, which is pretty good. So we'll grab 1 steel plate. We'll leave the extra one for a little bonus, I guess. Then we need the wrought iron plates, which we should hopefully get, courtesy of the ingots that we put over here. I may also put some more in. There you go. Awesome. Yep, 64 wrought iron ingots. Once again, I'm not sure if that's how you meant to do it, but that's how we've done it. Chuck that in there. Da-da-da. Wrought iron ingots. Cool. So the wrought iron plates. Yeah, we'll do the hammer again, I think. That seems to be the best way to do it. We might be able to... Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So jump back here. I am glad that these machines don't take long to process. Because that's always... It's so annoying when you set up a new mod and a new, like, thing, and they're just so slow that it's, like, unreasonable. But this is, like, it's nice, you know what I mean? It's not insane, but it's nice. Was that enough? No, we need 1 more. All right. Hopefully that wrought iron's done. I'll have to go double check that, our little pig setup that we have. Because I feel as though it's not working. Because I think there's constantly little pigs in there. And as a result, this... Oh, no. Oh, he's giving it a shot. The problem is he hits a different pig every time. which means I think he'll end up killing all of the little pigs before he actually reaches the big pig. You know what I mean? Maybe. Not sure. Not sure. What a lovely system, honestly. Alright, let's continue here. Boom, 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 boom. And and 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I like it as well. I will say, I think using create to pump the stuff through here would look really, really cool. I'm not sure if they'll let you. If we go at Greg's Steam, is Steam an actual thing? It is. Is it? It doesn't really. It can go in a bucket, which means I think it can go through a create pipe. I'm gonna do it. I'll be honest. Not using fluid pipes from create it just feels wrong. You know what I mean? Like they are here. They want to be used. They're awesome. They're like, come on. I look beautiful. I'm a pipe. And I just cost a little cogwheel and a water wheel. That's all you need. All you need. Just one little cogwheel. And then just one little water wheel. One little water wheel. And then, you know what? While you're at it, just a bucket of water. Just a bucket of water. And I'm like, yeah, sure. We can, all that stuff we can do. We can make that happen. It's worth it. Also a cogwheel. But I think we have a cogwheel here. Yeah, that should be, yeah, easy. Okay. Under the sea. So I'm thinking we place the pipe like here. So it'll look like that. Then of course the water stuff will happen behind here. I'm just trying to like sort of decide what this is going to look like. Let's go back here. So this is probably going to look like a large cogwheel connected here. And then a water wheel connected there. Which does look silly, but yeah, you do what you do. Unless... No! I forgot that my physics mod breaks it. I'll be back. Okay. Small price to pay for very subtle difference in thingies and stuffs. Anyhow, I can place that there. I can place that there. And I can place one there, but we don't need to. But I can place one here. Now this guy we're going to want to spin around. Awesome. Obviously we want pipes now. And we're going to hope that this works. Otherwise upsetty spaghetti. Boom. And then boom. Don't cross the streams. Watch two fluids meet in your pipe network. No. No, I just want steam. All I want for Christmas is steam. Unless this guy's pulled out some other liquid somehow. Which he shouldn't have. I was going to see if it would like show up in this pipe, but obviously I don't see any there. Interesting. I think he's trying to pull out the water. That's my guess at the moment. Whoa! Oh, the steam's very hot. Okay. That's fine. Let me grab the wrench back. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. Can I just tell this guy, hey, output from there? Will that do anything? We'll give it a few seconds to like refresh because, you know, sometimes that happens for some reason. And then what's this? Does that need a change or something? Why is it? Come on. Why? What are the two liquids? Watch two fluids meet in your pipe network. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean... What do I... Okay. I'm gonna break the system. All for the sake of making this work. I'm gonna have this guy output steam into a tank, then output the tank into the rest of the stuff. That is my new plan. That is all. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this guy up, place him here. I can fill him with that, sure. I'm going to place the water here. Wonderful. Place that there. Beautiful. Place that there. Cool. That into that. Yeah, that should work. No. No, hold on. No. 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 Everything has to be moved over one. You gotta go there. Then you gotta go there. Then you gotta go there. You gotta... Boom, boom. Just connect that. Connect that. You get water. You get charcoal. I need to talk monotone. You go there. Cool. You go here. No, you go there. No. Pipe filter. Yeah. Pipe filter. You go here. You go here. Edit. Add filter. Submit. Okay. Then you go here. You disconnect. Then this becomes a tank. So we jump back. We go, hold on. Tank. Fluid tank. Of course we don't have anything that we need. That would make far too much sense. So we make a bunch of this, sure. Then we make a barrel, because of course we need a barrel. Boom, 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 boom. Tank. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, in the perfect world, this will fill with steam. Obviously, there's no steam at the moment. If I set this guy to extract, he doesn't put water in there, which is great. So in the perfect world, I can place you here. Oh! What's that doing? Steam. Okay. Steam. And so that's taking the steam out. Do you think I can do this? Do you think that works? No, see that's... Suddenly he's not happy. Okay, that's fine. So you're still going to stay there. You're going to be a fluid tank. And you're going to be that still. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that should be fine. You're filling with steam. You're not filling with steam. You're not filling with steam because you've all emptied into this guy. It might still be fine. I'm not entirely sure just yet. We're gonna have to wait until this guy heats up again. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Fingers crossed. All right, wait. This guy has steam. Okay. Interesting. Oh, and it's being extracted. Cool. So I think this guy will fill up first, and then everything else should fill. I think that's what's currently gonna happen. Sure. All right. Cool. Nice. I'm happy. I'm just trying to think in terms of how we can make this look nicer. I don't think we really can. I think this is pretty much as good as it gets. I still can't wait for the day that we can get a little panel there to look through. That'll be the day of days, or even like a sideways panel. Ooh, like a corner one. That'd be nice. All right, cool. Obviously there's still those bits there. Not really much I can do about those easily. How's this guy looking? Iron, coal, gold. We can sort it if we want. This guy is out of steam. Obviously, they're all out of steam at the moment. We just gotta wait for this guy to catch up. This has been a long episode. If I wanted to, I could place a second boiler right in front of this guy and just hook it up quite easily. And that would probably be pretty good. So I'm gonna see if I can make one of those real quick, because why not? Let's search boiler. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. The whole point of this, we're going to make a steam macerator. We could probably just get a better boiler, right? A high pressure steam boiler? Now, I don't know if it'll break a machine that is low pressure. Will it break a machine? Well, maybe it will. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. Maybe I'll just make another... Yeah, let's just make another low pressure boiler. How does that sound, guys? I think that sounds good. Let's search boiler. We'll just make one of these just before anything silly happens. Wrench. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Open this under the sea. This guy here. Cool. This guy here. This guy here. So he gets water. He gets coal. Cool. Cool. Get it? Cool. Yep. We'll pretend that that's fine. We'll hook this guy up and we'll set him to extract. And that should be nice as well. Oh, wonderful. I will say, I don't know if this is currently smelting. It looks like it is. It's got seconds written at the top. So we're going to pretend that that's perfectly fine. And we're going to hope that that gets us some more steam and helps these machines run. Awesome. What I'll do is I will redecorate the walls and the floor before we wrap this up, because that sounds like a good idea. I'm thinking to keep it simple in terms of just wood around the walls here, like around the frame. But then again, it's underwater. I don't know if wood underwater is just going to like break everyone's brain. But I don't really, like, apart from just stone bricks. But I mean, that's so boring, isn't it? If I go stone and I right click stone, we have re-chiseled, which is here. So I could pick any of these if we wanted. For example, I could do stone path. They look pretty cool. Why not? We'll give it a shot. So I'll probably smelt up another stack. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Do we have a chisel on us? Possibly in one of our backpacks. Or possibly not. Or I think I might have just seen it, to be honest. Nope, I didn't. I lied. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll try to make it look a little nice. But yeah, for this stuff, I kind of want to do this, almost. And I want to just do a line around the top, so maybe not that. Maybe that would look a little cooler. Could just go for these. What do you reckon? Some of those around the side of it? Might not be that bad of a design. Could just go like bricks. We'll do these. We'll do these stone path connecting. I'll try that out. Why not? Is that stone? It is. Awesome. Now, in order to fix all that stuff up, let's actually use this exchanger. So, how does he say he works again? Selected block is currently sand. So I think what I do is I place it down and I shift right click. And now selected block is stone path. Awesome. We can silk touch that back up. We can run back over here and exchange these blocks like so. And as you can see, they connected texture each other, which is pretty cool. All right, and the walls I actually want to make this color. So it appears as though that worked. Yeah, we'll pretend like that looks cool. Honestly, it's probably... how do I want to do this? Let's make a completely new tool. I reckon we can. I reckon surely we can afford it. Let's go in here. Can we just upgrade the existing one? We can, if we get a little bit of blaze powder and make some Eyes of Ender. So we can grab 2 of those. That didn't really work because... There we go. That works. 2 Eyes of Ender. Awesome. The next thing we need is another Ender Pearl to make one of these. Exchanger cores. And that will get us this guy that does a 3x3. Awesome. So I can place that there. Place this guy in the middle and upgrade him. He replenishes all of his durability, I think. In which case, maybe it's not worth... like replacing, but how do I up the range? Not sure. Yeah, not too sure. We're gonna have to jump into controls, keybinds, exchange range. I'm gonna do 3. That's kind of, what do I do? Open bracket. Let's see. Yeah, that works. So now it's doing a 3x3. So if I right click, okay. What I want to do here is have it affect through the wall. And so, what would that be? Current mode is plain. So I think what I want to do is go keybinds, search exchange again, and do the mode switch. And this one I'll do shift and that key. So now if we do shift in it, we can turn it into 1x1. I mean, that's just changing that, but what is... Crouching really isn't doing anything, is it? Okay, well, that doesn't really help. We'll make it a different thing then. Sure. Exchange, instead of this, I'll just do asterisk. Awesome. So asterisk changes it to horizontal column, vertical column, plane, horizontal column. That's what we want. So at least then we can sort of get the walls and stuff. Does this look nice? Not really, to be honest. But I think it might look all right once it's all transformed. So that's what we're going to do. All right, here it is. Once again, the lighting on these planks, for whatever reason, is horrific. I genuinely don't know what I've done. It's possible I did change a lighting setting somewhere. I think this one, the shadow setting. I think it was on very high before. I don't think that's to blame. I mean, I'll change it and pretend that it's going to do something, but I'd be surprised if it did. Yeah, it didn't really do much. It honestly, it looks like, you know, just a normal, like, smooth lighting setting. If that even exists anymore. It looks like that. But, nevertheless, I think it's fine. Brightness, no, nothing up there. I can't see it if it does exist. But anyhow, here's our system. I would change it to day, but honestly, it could be day. Yeah, it is day. For whatever reason, it is near impossible to see through this thing when you're inside of it. Although from up top, I guess you can see it, and it looks pretty cool. Maybe this is where I'll take the thumbnail from. Even though, I don't know if that'll look too good. We'll see. Boom. Boom, I don't know if that'll work. But regardless, I'm happy with it. The system, in theory, works. Once it's filled up with steam, it should be processing 24/7 every single ore we get. As to whether it's the best setup we've got, I mean, honestly, it kind of is. This guy's full of steam. This guy's full of steam. The rest of these guys are empty. I mean, that's a problem. That is a problem. So our system doesn't work, and it doesn't work because of this guy, and I don't really know how to fix that. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. I'm not too sure how to fix this. I think this guy just needs to be pushing out of this guy. You know what I mean? All right, let me stare at this for half an hour and then fix it. Okay, I've made a second water wheel for obvious reasons in regards to the first water wheel, but that can go there. This will push, and each of these will now receive steam. As you can see, they're all receiving steam and using it as needed. And we can see the steam in a few more extra places, which is awesome. All I need to do is tidy up the wall with the planks that I just put away, because of course I put them away. Where else would I put them? And yeah, nice. So the system officially works. Awesome. What are you doing? Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm happy. This stuff back here can get filled up. I'll remove that at some point when I feel like crashing my game. But yeah, nice. Okay. Wonderful. We'll come back the next episode with more than will fit in that chest, which is awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed looking at the Gregtech stuff. I understand that it's not the most viable way to get a bunch of stuff, but it'll be nice. It'll be nice to just have this stuff fully made. It would be interesting to set up some sort of alternating system, I guess. Which I don't really know the easiest way to pull that off, but I like the idea of having possibly like 3 barrels. One for iron, one for copper, one for gold, in this room potentially, and then extracting them one after the other. So we process some copper, then some gold, then some iron. You know what I mean? Just to sort of make sure we have a guaranteed equal amount of each. Because at the moment, we're probably just going to get a bunch of whatever's first up. So in this case, copper. Copper's going to keep getting filled up regardless. So yeah, I'd probably actually prefer to have the iron in there. But yeah. Okay, cool. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens once they start going. Of course, the villagers found us. And also, we'll slowly upgrade these machines. I assume everything's going to explode. So we'll probably upgrade the machines to high pressure and then upgrade the actual generators to high pressure. And then go from there. But anyhow, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Once again, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Was that everything? I think so. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you, guys. Thank you, of course, to Bisect Hosting for providing this server for free and the promo code link below. If you're interested in hosting a server, consider using the code. It gives you a discount, and it gives me some bonus dollary dues as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, cool. I like it. All we have to do now is like finish entangling stuff, hooking it up to our system. Yeah, and what I've got to do, my little project for just in between things, is get this guy ready, which needs a bunch of gold. Or we could trade some sticks for emeralds and just level him up by buying stuff. Ugh, boring stuff. Okay, anyway, goodbye.